Hey Subays, and welcome back to
Hey
Popsicles Patreon edition.
Pretzel edition.
Pretzel edition. I'm super excited today, guys. We're finally, we're almost done with Because of You. So we're coming into the final stretch of episodes here. We got 4 left. Today we'll be doing episode 7 and then possibly episode 8 after this. And then next time we get together, we'll do the last
final 2 episodes.
Like I said, we're getting down to the last 4 episodes here. Do you remember anything that happened in episode 6?
Honestly, no.
Me neither. My brain is like...
I think I said the last time we uploaded this was in March.
It's been a while. It's been like 2 months. Yeah, it's been quite a bit. So we apologize for the inconsistent uploading, but our schedules have been so weird. I think the last episode,
he finally went home.
Oh yeah, and then he broke in.
And then he kicked in his door anyway.
And it was his birthday with the cake, yeah. Yeah, that was where we kind of left off, was the whole birthday cake incident. So, super excited to find out, you know, the relationship grows. So far you said what was your favorite couple, the main? Or was it the younger brother?
The younger brother, I think.
Yeah, she likes the younger brother couple. She thinks they're really adorable. They're like young teenagers and stuff. We haven't really seen too much of the middle brother and his friend. We've seen them separately, but not so much together. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get more of that. And then, of course, our main couple. We don't really
see their dynamic.
Yeah. And then, of course, our main couple, which, you know, it's the main couple for a reason. Yeah, there's 3 of them, but it's the main couple for a reason, so. Super excited to check this out, guys. Like I said, this is one of my favorite dramas that came out in 2020, the BL dramas. Just because it's not super crazy like some of the other ones, but it's just so cute. So, alrighty, here we go. Without further ado, we're going to be hopping into Because of You, episode 7, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, not 3,
or you have to actually press play.
1. What are you doing here? 3, 2, 1. Thank you. It's for it. I still feel like this is really loud.
Or just help myself. I usually just help myself to your snacks.
Oh yeah, remember we also left off where he went to the house to find his friend who was in trouble. Because the girl was like all up on him. We're having ramen. Ramen after sex?
He's like, what are you talking about?
On accident?
看你紧张的，旁人不知道还以为你是来捉奸的。我们真的没有怎么样。放心啦，我跟小石兴趣不合，我们都是在上派的。刚刚滚得头都晕了，什么都没有做，好不好？那你做了一半。
I like how he's just so jealous. He's like, what?
Was that a pinball machine?
It might have been. He's like so sad. Sir,
don't push him.
Don't be aggressive.
Oh shit.
Oh, aggressive, you push me. I pushed you too. Like, what do you mean?
This is like the worst fighting I've ever seen. All they're just doing is pushing each other.
He said, you are mine. Well, damn, that was uncalled for.
You fucked up. You let your insecurity and your jealousy ruin everything.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like he just couldn't stand the thought of him leaving, so. Come on. 对不起，你不要走好不好？留下来。
You said the wrong thing. You also pushed him.
I don't even think the pushing really phased him. I think it was literally the words that hurt the most. Because I'm like, they pushed each other, so it's like, you can't really, and that's...
Yeah, but he usually, like, doesn't push him. Well, he's, like, this guy doesn't push his brother. But...
Yeah. It's probably, like, an insecurity of his, too, that, like, he's only there because they're letting him be there. And, like, he's not part of the family, technically, but, like, all this and that. Still can't get over the fact that throughout this whole show, he just speaks Korean the entire time, and they all speak Chinese.
And they all pretend they understand each other. Because didn't he just, like, memorize the end of their lines? Like, when they stop talking?
Yeah, that's how he did it for the show. I was like, it was funny to me. You just learned to know, like, when they stopped talking, so that was, like, how he had to respond. He was like, it doesn't matter if it's girl or guy.
Panicked gay versus confident gay.
He's very confident. He's like, there's no other reason for you not to want to be my brother other than that.
Such as not dating your brothers.
Excuse you, can you go? Why are you just walking in? Ma'am? This is not okay.
She changing targets.
Apparently.
Why do you always go after gay men?
I'm a little afraid. What do you... The fact that that's his actual sister. I'm sorry. I never really paid attention before, but he's got cake. Just saying. Didn't really notice it before.
Fat with a PH.
Like, when he just walked downstairs like that, he got a booty. I apologize on behalf of my brother.
没有关系，我都替他道歉，我不会记账的。姐姐觉得袁俊念很不错哎。
You're literally gonna talk about him right in front of him when he can hear you.
哎，也太突然了吧！
He literally was it.
爱情很突然啊，就让我想到一首歌。
He's like, escape now. Escape while you still can. He's like, escape while you can. This man made a whole ass meal for him. Whole ass chicken.
See? He's already in the house.
He really does not want him to eat buns. You got something against the buns, man?
He hates buns. His anaconda don't want none.
He wants that flat bottom. Don't you dare turn down the food, man. He just made all this for you.
吃这么好，以后习惯了怎么办？好不좋아하지마。 내가 매일 맛있는 거 먹게 해줬으니까. 너 내 알바생이라.
Now we want her to work for you? What? 10,000 per hour. I wish.
Right?
That's
I wish I had that kind of money.
I say that's probably like yen.
We should convert that.
It's either yen or won. So if it's won, that's $10. So that's not that bad.
Well, this takes place in China.
Yeah.
So whatever they use.
Either China or Taiwan. Either one.
사냥꾼한테 조사해달라는 사냥감 본 적 있어? 내가 죽으라고 하지 않으면 넌 죽을 수 없다.
$1,548 an hour. That's still a lot of money.
I would assume it's probably won that he's talking about then.
Maybe.
For 10 an hour. But I'm like, that's a lot. You ever heard of a hunter asking a prey for permission?
You have buns.
I mean, yes. He said, do you like guys?
He already admitted to you that he likes everyone.
I've never tried. So casual about it. I love that.
How to be immune to love. It's clearly not working.
No. Why is he so cute? I can't. If you want to try it, I can do it with you. Like, what the
I'm not afraid of any challenges in this world.
Is it your Chinese that sucks, or is it my Korean?
됐고, 일단 배고프니까 밥부터 먹자. 내일은 내가 맛있는 데 데려갈 테니까.
I can't eat when people just stare at me like that. Like, sir.
He's staring so creepily too. He's like,
are you gonna eat it?
Just try it.
그래. 너 무슨 집중하는데? 이거 잠깐만. 이 옆에 어디 있으면? 好。好。那我吃什么？你就要跟着我吃什么。OK。
Okay.
好啊。
His cheekbones. That's why I squish his cheeks. Diddly.
我超喜欢的。明天一起吃。
So like he said,
So that was episode 7.
very entertaining.
Very.
He's like, I'll hire you. And he's like, no.
And he's like, I've never done it, but I'll do it with you. He's like, there's no challenges. I'm good. I'm not afraid. Like, sir.
He's like, yeah, I'll try gay sex with you. No big deal.
He's
No
so
homo.
casual about it. Like, if we fall in love, it happens, man. I'm like, I'm supposed to be immune to love, but I'm like, if you want to love me, that's okay. Like, he's just
That
so
doesn't make any
casual.
sense.
He's just so casual about it. And then
the previews for the next episode.
a lot
I wanna watch
happens. I was gonna say something, and then we was like, oh, we gotta kiss. And I was like distracted, and then my brain just stopped functioning. I was like, I forgot what I was gonna say now. So we see we get a kiss. They wake up in bed, kind of looks like naked together.
Yeah.
And then he's going
And
around.
then he asks about, like, how do you know if two guys had sex?
It's like, well, if they're a part of it, you would know. So, I mean...
Yeah, and be like, if you took place, you would know. Like,
you can't, like, not know.
There you go.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me close up the pretzels. We saw a little bit of the middle brother. That whole jealousy issue.
I feel like he needs to work on himself before he,
Yeah. Well, I also think, too, because I know, like you said, they've been best friends for years, and he's been living there. So I feel like he's had these feelings for a long time, but hasn't wanted to admit to them, or doesn't realize that they're feelings of, like, that, you know? He might think, like, oh, I'm losing my best friend, freak out, and that's when the jealousy kind of happens. But I mean, we've all been in arguments before where we said things we didn't mean to say.
Yeah.
It's like, we're just all super heated and, like, in the moment and emotional.
And then you say something and you're like, oh shit, why did I say that?
You're like, I don't mean it. I didn't mean that. And it's like, ah. And so I think that's kind of what happened with him and his friend there, where he's like, you know, like, that's not how I look at you. Like, I'm so sorry. And you could tell that, I feel like that was, like I said, it was kind of like an insecurity of his friends, where it was like, I've been living here for years, basically for free. Like, I live here, I get fed.
But I'm also not a pet.
Yeah, but, like, he's kind of felt like maybe that's how he actually felt, like, he was treated as a pet, almost. And he goes, I'm not. And he goes, I didn't mean to make you feel that way.
Especially because I feel like the brother is just kind of controlling.
Yeah. But I also think that it was, too, because of how they're brought up. Like, they're brought up with basically having everything, and the minute one thing starts to get away from them, they're like, no, you're mine. It's that possessiveness.
They're used to having whatever they want.
Yeah, and it's that... It's not necessarily a good thing, but it's not... Like, if it got worse, then I would say, okay, get out of that situation. But in this point, I feel like the friend also has feelings for him. Like, just make sure it doesn't get toxic. That's the only thing I can say.
I can see it getting a little bit toxic.
Yeah. Like, talk it out. Figure your shit out. Don't let your jealousy eat away you to the point where it becomes toxic. You know? Like, don't hurt each other. Because that's where it's like, that's when it gets too bad. But yeah, so that was episode 7. Yay! And now we're about to head right into episode 8. Usually we'd separate these into 2 videos, but I'm like, we can do both in
It's
one.
short enough.
It's short enough, so. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, guys. This is episode 8 of Because of You in 3, 2, 1. Chinese in a Thai BL. And so, what they did with him, they just dubbed over him, which was really dumb. You could tell they were dubbing too, because it did not match his lips. He said,
The food truck is too peasant for him.
No,
He's like,
it's not like it's too peasant, but he's never had it, so he's always been afraid. He only eats like kosher things and like homemade meals and stuff like that.
And not cake.
Yeah. He doesn't eat sweets. He takes care of his body and stuff. So he's like, this is weird.
That's the food truck.
That's not
That's
a
not
truck.
a food truck.
That's like a street food. That is not a truck. Oh my gosh. Like, even there, I love that. 괜찮아요.
菜单。请问今天要点什么呢？看一下。哦。메뉴全上。
So take all.
全上。点这么多，你吃得完吗？난 너무 말랐어.
He's like, I can't have my boobie and too skinny.
You're feeding your baby before you eat it.
You can be too fat. Well, I mean, he does come from a controlling family, so I mean. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Remember, Didi, the stage name for...
Ling Chao.
Yeah, Ling Chao. Didi means little brother. That's why he's like, Didi? Call my Didi? Little brothers? Oh, there's a second brother. He's like, what is this? He looks so, like, uncomfortable.
哦，没关系，没关系。可是这些东西，我大概要吃的习惯吗？他自己答应我，今天由我指定他吃什么。来，先吃个鸡屁股。
Have a chicken butt. But we already established he doesn't like buns.
What? Chicken butt? He's like, are you serious?
Come on, dude. Gotta try it.
He's like, you told me.
You promised.
This is why you don't make promises that you know you won't be able to keep. He looks terrified. Literally me when I have to eat food. I'm like, what is it? I don't know.
He's probably like, okay, that's actually good.
His brother's face. Are you sure about that? Our family doesn't drink.
You do now.
Oh no. Never ends well when you start drinking. He said just one. It's never just one.
Just let him drink it.
He's like, oh no.
哎，你大哥都喝了，没有理由拒绝了吧？嗯。来，你也喝一杯。不是。
But like, what if they have medications?
Clearly, there's like a reason. Like you can tell that they're already like.
Maybe
you really
their
shouldn't
father.
drink. Yeah. I mean, he's already like half gone off one drink.
He actually poisoned him. I mean, if you don't drink, then like... I just want to be like, this is not how alcohol works.
Right. He's like, they can't hold their liquor. It's in their genes. They're famous for poor capacity. They just can't hold their liquor.
They literally told you their family doesn't drink.
They only drink with people they trust because one drink gets them just completely smashed. Yeah, he's gone. I mean, you could tell right off. I was like, off to the side, he was like. But that means he must trust him because he drank. So.
That's true.
That does not look comfortable at all. I don't want to treat you as my brother.
He looks like he's gonna start crying.
Oh, that was his first kiss. That laugh, though. Drunk him is so funny.
So good. Why are your eyes closed?
Because he's totally smashed. Are you gonna be my mom? So I'll take care of you. I mean, it's really cute and sweet, but at the same time, it's really funny just because he's so drunk.
He's like, I'm not sure that's accurate.
Put the leg over. And yet somehow they end up like this.
Pat, pat.
He's like, what the hell? It's like, hello, I was sleeping.
He's like, excuse me?
You forgot.
Oh, so they're not naked, they're wearing boxers. Why are you covering yourself if you're wearing boxers?
Because he doesn't realize. He's just like, what?
That sounds bad.
That sounds so... The wording is so bad for that. Like, he couldn't get him off of him. I'm curious too. Why did you take off my clothes? You have to take the pillows to shower, like...
Just gonna use them as towels.
Like, he still has his jeans on, so you're good. You were the one who was talking about sleeping with him just last episode.
Him.
You were awful. Because you were drunk. Only I could be the victim. That cardigan is really nice, though.
It is. Keep standing in the shower. For a minute, you just look like a giraffe.
아니, 저 자식이?
Oh yeah, this is where we see him sneaking up. But like, why are you always sneaking up behind people?
He almost tripped.
That was probably a blooper, but they kept it in the show.
이러지 마. 아이, 난 그거. 야, 무슨 생각하는 거야? 안 물어볼 거 있어서 왔어?
It's like, you gotta...
어떻게 할 수 있어?
어떡해.
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 I like how it means, like, how or why, but then, like,
Yeah.
I watch people reacting to horror movies, and they'll just be like, 어떡해, 어떡해, 어떡해.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, no. Just admit your friend is you. What did you say?
It's like all the people online asking for a friend.
It's like, bitch, just admit. In every character drama, I have this friend. Bitch, we all know it's you. Stop. Come on.
Like, I was watching Mortician answer people's questions on Twitter.
Is it your butthole? Or your friend's butthole? I can't with this conversation.
확인할 수 있는 방법 같은
How
거
do you verify?
있어?
I can't.
슈어 양상씨야. 양상씨? 응. 왜 양상씨한테 물어보라는 거야? 하우스 나님 동시야. 남자로 용자로 다 좋아하는데.
The brother's friend.
우리 둘째랑 먹고 자고 했는데 이제 와서 남자 여자를 다 좋아한다는 거야? 나라의 마디기를 안을 放在心上.
I can't.
양상씨가 있어. 在学校.
He's in school. Get off me. He's got tails like ping pong or
Yeah,
pinball.
that's the thing I noticed earlier. Is like, is that pinball?
And that's the end of episode 8. Ta-da!
So close yet so far. And then we can
Choking.
switch to Kingdom.
Yes.
The dynamic between them is getting so cute.
It's adorable.
Especially when he woke up in bed and he just starts screaming. It's like, why are you screaming?
Like, I understand you might not know what's going on because you were drunk, but why do you have to scream at me when I'm sleeping?
Yeah, like, please
You
let
can
me
have
sleep.
your own inner freak out over there. Just let me sleep. We're considerate of each other when we stay at each other's house. If one of us is still sleeping, we're quiet.
Yeah.
We don't wake the other one up unless we absolutely need to.
Like, hey, the house is on fire.
Hey, somebody is literally coming into your house right now to kill us. That would be a good reason to wake me up. If we're just hanging out and there's no reason to get up, we're not gonna get up. We'll sit and do our own thing on our computers or something by ourselves. Yeah. We ignore everybody and each other, basically.
Literally, we sit in silence a lot of the time.
But yeah, like, him being just totally smashed, and like I said, he gets like such like a giggly child when he's drunk. It's so funny
He's
to me.
so loud when he's drunk, too.
And he goes, hey, his voice gets like super high.
He's like, I don't want to go into my apartment. Why are you touching me?
He's like, why are you touching me? And then the whole thing, and then like as soon as he kissed him, he pushed him off, and then he was like, and he starts laughing about it. And he goes, it was soft. And I'm like, you were such a
He's
child.
like, you stole my first kiss.
And he's just like giggling all the way to the bedroom. And then we got a little bit of the other dynamic as well, talking about, you know, now we know Shang-Chi is bi. He goes both ways. And you see how he's like, my brother, oh no, he's been living with my brother. And it's like, it's not that big a deal.
No, it really isn't.
They really haven't done anything yet. Yet.
Keyword.
Keyword yet. But yeah. And then it looks like next episode we'll be getting more of the younger brother as well. More dynamics with him.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yay! So that was the end of episode 8, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Anything else you want to say?
I think I'm okay.
Alright, we hope you guys enjoyed both of these episodes. Like I said, we're into the home stretch. We have 2 more episodes to go before we are finished with Because of You, and then we'll be starting some new ones. Yay! I'm like losing my voice. Hiccuping and
We've
losing
been
my
doing
voice.
a lot of recording and talking now.
We really have, but I'm like, I'd rather get things done now. Crap, that might have been work.
Did you get a caller?
Yeah. Whoops. Well, I mean, if it was important, they'd leave a message, but it clearly wasn't important because there's no message, so. Anyway. Are you good, throat?
Probably not.
Probably not. Anyway. Super excited, like I said, to finish up this series. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did, and thank you guys for being patrons. You guys are amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next episodes. Bye! Bye.